also about coconut in relation to the search for cures for COVID-19. Kaya ako po tinatanong ito dahil sinisimulan na nga daw po yung trials on VCO, virgin coconut oil, as an alternative treatment for COVID-19. Halimbawa na lang po sa mga pag-aaral ni Dr. Fabian Dairit. This doesn't just give us hope for our serious public health situation, but it could also provide an economic boost to our farmers. So ang tanong ko po, would the chair agree at the proper time to accept an amendment carving out an explicit allocation for research and development?
That's not, it's not something that I won't accept, but I wish to remind you that under the Agricultural Competitiveness Enhancement Fund, that is from the tariff of all agricultural products, except rice, there is an allocation there of 10% of the ASEF for research. They only have to apply sa DBM para pondohan sila, and the maximum that will be funded would be 5 million per research. So meron din talagang maraming at every department, like I'm not preventing, because this Coco Levy Fund is for the farmers, but there is also a regular budget for PCA. And in that budget, there is plenty of research there, I'm sure. Kasi alam mo, yung ating mga department sa agriculture, mga agency, ang hilig nila sa research. Ang atin lang complain is they research but they don't apply the research to improve the lives of farmers. Kaya itong mga fund na ganito, tinatanggal na natin na research kasi may budget naman na yung department talaga eh. This is in addition. They really have a yearly budget for PCA. They have a really yearly budget for DA, all sectors. Meron silang budget, hindi naman. Gusto ko lang yung ating ginagawang mga fund, idiretso na natin sa mga farmers ang benefit. Habang na yung agency ang gumawa ng research. Kasi pag nilagay pa natin na research dito, puro research yan, hindi baling maraming research. But ina-apply ba nila ang research? Like, kaya kami nag-aaway ng Philippine Rice Research Institute. Through the years, they have been in existence for 28 years, ba? 25 years.
Yung
Wala naman silang in-apply sa lives ng coconut farmer. Ngayon lang nagka-RCEP, sila namimigay nung inbred seed nila na yun ang ginawa nila for 25 years. Ngayon lang sila namimigay sa mga coconut farmers. Kaya gusto ko sana dito, yung research gawin ng PCA and then yung pamimigay dito sa Coco Levy Fund, mamigay sila nung hybrid seeds na yun kasi that hybrid seeds will increase the income of our poor farmers. Parang this is an application of what they do in the department. Oo. This is an application kasi ang kulang sa atin yung application sa lives ng mga ordinary farmer. Yun ang kulang-kulang. I have been with the Department of Agriculture for 7 years. I have been chairman of the Agriculture Committee for 7 years. Kulang na kulang sa implementation. Napakadaming research, napakaraming kung ano-anong ginagawa. Ang wala ay yung implementation which will improve the lives of our poor farmers.
I appreciate yung sinabi ng good sponsor about there being a research item, halimbawa dun sa ASEF. At the same time also po, for the
PCA.
And sa PCA, kahit po si Jess Aranza, yung chair ng Coconut Oil Refiners Association, ay nagsabing a portion of the Coco Levy Fund should be used for, in particular, VCO research. So, sa ngayon, good sponsor, Mr. President.
I just want you to be specific kasi ayoko
I will at the proper time present
alam mo,
proposed amendment.
May isa pa ako experience dyan sa research sa state universities and colleges. A cooperative in Antipolo City complained to me because they want yung research ng banana ba yung plant nila na based in Los Baños to explain why that happened to them. They were given 500,000 pesos by the Rotary Club of Rotary Club of San Lorenzo to buy seedlings. So syempre naman sila, cooperative, pumunta sila sa Los Baños at bumili sila ng seedlings doon kasi naandun yung research ng banana seedlings. Alam mo nangyari sa kanila, bumili sila, ni-refer sila doon sa in charge ng research, doon sa kanyang kumpanya at doon sila bibili. So bumili sila doon, hindi nabuhay yung mga seedlings. Nung nagko-complain na sila, nawala na yung kumpanya. Nagbago na ng kumpanya. Yung head ng research, may bago na siyang kumpanya. So they cannot complain about their lost 500,000. I wrote UP Los Baños to explain kasi they're complaining to me. They have not explained up to now. Kaya may bad experience ako talaga eh. Oo, dyan sa mga pure research na yan eh. Minsan hindi ko na lang ako nakibo pero hindi ko maintindihan what's happening. Chismis niya nga dyan sa hybrid, binibenta sa Indonesia yung hybrid na pinoproduce nila instead of giving it to our farmers, diba? Kaya nga, I'm very specific in this law that they have to give it to our local farmers.
Good sponsor.
Merong ganyang practice sila and I hope we can stop that kasi alam mo, maganda naman yung budget na binibigay natin. Ang may problema yung implementation of the budget. Kaya dapat sa law natin, very specific tayo. Para pag hindi nila ginawa, we can file a case against them. Dapat legal. Kasi hindi nila ginagawa.
Yes, good sponsor. I'll certainly, at the proper time, propose a very specific proposed amendment. At sa ngayon, Mr. President, sapat na po sa akin yung sinabi ng good sponsor na it's not a proposed amendment that she would not accept outright. So I look forward to that at the proper time, Mr. President. Good sponsor, bagamat itong susunod na tanong ko ay naitanong na rin kahapon ni Senator Kiko, pagbigyan niyo po sana akong ulitin ito since I have been also asking this of the good sponsor since our 2016 discussions. So Madam Chair, sa veto message po ng Presidente noong February 2019, sabi nila na the Coco Levy Trust Fund could, quote, disproportionately benefit wealthy coconut farm owners, close quote, dahil wala nga daw pong prescribed limit on the land area entitled to benefits. I actually agree with this point in the veto message dahil consistently ko nga pong ina-advocate na i-refine yung definition ng coconut farmer para ilimita ito sa mga may-ari ng coconut land holdings na may total maximum area of 5 hectares. So noting that the veto message of the President supported this view, will the good sponsor be amenable at the proper time to an amendment that will provide a prescribed limit on the land holding size in order to entitle a coconut farmer to benefits?
I told Senator Pangilinan I will accept the amendment of the definition of a coconut farmer.
Thank you, good sponsor. It's great to hear that again from you. Next po, Madam Chair. Is my understanding correct that under this committee report, it is the PCA that shall have the power to approve disbursements from the trust fund? So tinitingnan ko po dito yung Section 9, utilization of the trust fund. So this will be done through the PCA board? Tama po ba yun, Madam
Yes,
Sponsor?
the PCA board, which will be composed of the Secretary of the Department of Agriculture, Secretary of Finance, Secretary of DBM, Secretary of DOST, Secretary of the DTI, Administrator of the Authority, and 3 members from the coconut farmer sector.
Precisely, good sponsor. My concern is precisely that, na sa kabuuan pong 9 na miyembro ng o proposed composition ng PCA board, 3 lang ang small coconut farmer or coconut farmer representatives. Tig-isa po sa island groupings, tapos 6 na government agencies. Pero maalala po nating lahat na nung nakaraang kongreso, yung ating Senate Committee report actually provided for 6 farmer representatives tigalawa sa bawat island group sa Coconut Farmers and Industry Trust Committee. Yung committee noon na mag-a-approve dapat ng disbursements. And my concern, Madam Chair, is that parang nalusaw yung representation ng mga magniniyog when the 2012 Supreme Court decision on the 24% of the SME shares was clear that the coconut farmers are the true owners of the fund. So, ang huling tanong ko po, Madam Chair, sponsor, ay would the Chair be amenable at the proper time to bring back the Coconut Farmers Trust Fund Committee with strong representation of coconut farmers, especially small coconut farmers, Mr.
The
President?
President is very specific on this. This is one of the reasons for the veto. He wants a control that will be audited, ganyan. In this, he's very specific that there should be control procedure on the use of the Coco Levy Fund. So sila ang nag-specify nito. If we don't give in to them, then that might be a cause for another veto. Ako naman, kung yun namang hinihiling nila ay acceptable sa atin, wag na nating i-risk ang veto. Kasi kawawa naman yung mga coconut farmers. Ako gusto ko lang mapasa na to kasi malaking bagay sa kanila yung pera na yan, na mabigay na sa kanila. As long as binibito to, hindi makakarating sa coconut farmer yung 105 billion na yan. Diba? And that's big amount of money. Yun lang interest niyan would be enough to give a good life to our coconut farmers.
Sang-ayon po ako sa good sponsor na dapat maibigay na ito sa wakas ulit sa maliliit na magniniyog at sa coconut industry. I also feel though na yung issue sana ng control ay mas mapasakamay pa sa small coconut farmers. Pero kung sa tingin ng good sponsor ay hindi nila matatanggap yung tungkol sa unang tanong ko, what about at least at the proper time to increase the representation of the coconut farmers? Good sponsor.
Sinabi na nila they want 9. Ayaw nila nung dati kasi 12, di ba? 12 ba yun? 11. Gusto nila to And pinili nila yung department kasi yung DOF will be and DBM will be in charge of the finance, and then DA of course with the other projects that will help the coconut farmers. Yung DOST would be very good for processing, which is additional income to the coconut farmers, and DTI would help in marketing. So, may reason kaya pinili ito Oo. So, I think there is a good reason. I don't know what you think, but ako, parang palagi ko sinasabi to everybody, the senators, kung mga bagay na tingin naman natin reasonable, pabayaan na natin na mapasa na lang to. Kasi I don't think naman tong 6 na to will be so irresponsible as not to care for the welfare of the coconut farmers. What do they have to gain?
Fair enough, good sponsor. Tingin ko naman nagpe-presume tayo ng regularity, yung responsibility, yung pagmamalasakit para sa maliliit na magniniyog. Mas ina-approach ko po mula sa punto na yung representation and decision making po talaga ng maliliit na magniniyog. Kasi minority na sila dito, tapos sa pagkaintindi ko ay non-voting pa. Sana po kung mas marami sila sa body na iyon at may voting rights. In any case,
I think what is important here is where will the money go? Tayo naglagay sa batas where the money will go. And they cannot afford not to follow that because that's illegal. That is what is important. What is written in the law where the money will go. They will just have to follow that.
Salamat, Madam Chair.
That is the most important. Because I think we know as legislators and me as a businesswoman and as a finance person and a senator for a long time and a congresswoman for a long time, yung pagpili nitong where the money will go, I think we are in a better position to see what they need. Sometimes they're blinded Mas nakikita natin yung pangangailangan nila and what will bring their lives, what will make their lives better. I think this is a very good choice.
Well, I just wanted to place that on record, Madam Chair, in the spirit of naniniwala tayo na mas lalo sanang mapapaganda yung paggamit ng pondo para sa magniniyog at para sa industriya kung kilalanin din natin yung kontribusyon na alam, kasanayan, orientasyon na pwedeng iambag ng maliliit na magniniyog kapartner ng mga government secretaries natin para sa mga layunin natin. So I just wanted to place on record, Madam Chair, that on this point of the composition of the body, that the small coconut farmers do not support this. Pero maraming salamat pa rin po, Madam Chair, Mr.
Senator,
President.
I don't believe the small coconut farmers will be the elected representative. You know naman how this election goes, di ba? Ang mai-elect dyan yung mga big ones din.
That makes me even sadder, Madam Sponsor.
It's really sad. I know, but from experience, I've seen them all.
Yun na nga po, Madam Sponsor. Kaya nga po, lalong nakalulungkot kung hindi mapagbibigyan yung hiling nila na bukod sa siguraduhin yung small talaga, 5 hectares and below coconut landowners ang papasok na 3 na lang na farmer representatives sa body ay minority pa sila in number tapos non-voting pa. So I'm just very sad to have to end this interpellation on that note, Madam Chair. Pero maraming salamat po sa pagpapaunlak niyo sa mga tanong ko. At maraming salamat din, Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Senator Risa. And there are things kasi that we want to do, but it doesn't happen that way in the real life.
Right.